Okay, hello YouTube. Let me get my microphone over here. I should have planned that out a little bit better. Um, Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, uh, good night, good day, wherever you are. I am uh, doing another taster video for my friend Zam. He mugged the Easter Bunny for me and belatedly sent me a whole bunch of Easter treats across the pond. Um, and I told him I'd test them out since the Christmas one went pretty well, albeit I rambled a bit. And yeah, this, like I've really got to set up everything better so that's not quite so messy behind me. But like, um, since the last one seemed to have gone reasonably well. Hotboxing myself with strong smelling potato chips aside, I um, I just I said yes to doing it again. So here we go. I do have um, a couple bags of chips, or I know that they're called crisps elsewhere, but I mean, it says crisps on there. I'm going to use those as a bit of a palate cleanser between the stuff that I know is going to be sugary. So they were, it's like I put them all in their own bag. I'm recycling a blue shopping bag because I don't want to accidentally flash addresses on the original delivery box. So yeah. Let's see here. Mini eggs. From Cadbury. I think I'll know once I get a look at them, but I expect that we have an equivalent over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So over here we call these robin eggs. I mean, they're still essentially the same thing. It's Cadbury. It has a candy shell. It is nighttime here, so wait. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get this going. Oh, there we go. Much more lighting. So, oh god, now I'm now I look iridescent. Turn this down now. Oh my god, I should have done this beforehand. I apologize. Oh no, 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 no. Oh god, now I have colors. Now I have colors. I don't want colors. All right, all right. Let me see if I can. Nope. I thought this thing had something that would let it turn the colors, tone things down a little bit. No, I'm not trying to do that. Oh god, now I have colors again. Oh god, this is horrible. Now that's shifting. It is horrible. What was another button here that would I could have sworn I had a way to like dim it down and brighten it up. All right, I guess not. All right, I'm gonna keep that off. Who cares if it's a bit dark in here? Because oh my god. All right, sorry, delays. All right, so we have these over here. We call them robin eggs, and oh, they smell the same. So oh, that's why. I was like, I'm getting a bit of a fruit flavor here. It's like kind of like chocolate and orange, and oh god, it said it right here on the package, orange. when you read something, read the whole thing. That's your PSA for today. Oh, got a second one of those. I can't say how, but I'd like the chocolate better. When we have chocolate and orange over here, I actually don't like it, but I like this. Um, how to describe it? It's the texture of the chocolate is smoother. The candy shell is the same. Um, although the colors over here are a bit brighter. And I'm not saying that because of the lighting. Um, but the when we have orange flavoring in the chocolate over here, to me, it's I love oranges, but I don't like them in my chocolate because together they're very. It's I've not found a combination that isn't very cloying. Um, this like if I were to leave this to its own devices, it's like I probably wouldn't really taste it beyond like a minute or two, but like I eat chocolate and I eat orange flavored chocolate over it, orange and chocolate over here, and in Maine and probably the US in general, and um it stays with me. I mean, everybody's palate is a bit different, but it's just like it just stays with me, and after a few minutes, it really isn't very appealing. So I like these. I like these, and it's very unusual for me to enjoy orange and chocolate. All right, let's see here. Now, this is something that sounds familiar to me. Sorry, I hit my microphone. Jammy Dodgers. I'm pretty sure that I have heard of these. They proclaim very loudly that they are really fruity. Strawberry flavor, fantastic. I tend to like strawberry flavored things, so that's a win. Jam and biscuits. So let's see here. Okay, come on, open up for me. Oop, very pink. All right. Over here, it's the same way. If it's pink, it's probably going to be strawberry flavored, and if not, it's going to be some raspberry flavor. Uh-huh. How delightfully crumbly and messy. I like that. It's like how strawberry would taste over here if they dialed it back a little bit. Because that's the thing. Strawberry flavored stuff over here. I mean, it's like I do like it, but um, it it doesn't cling to me the way that chocolate and orange does. But um, it screams at me. um, but yeah, ooh, that's actually really nice. I like the texture of the cookies too. It's like if you could have soft baked, but they're crunchy at the same time. I know that's a really weird combination, but try not to ramble on for an hour like I did the last time. Oh my god. palate cleanser with the water. Okay, this is more gummy candy. Okay, shrimps and bananas. All right, so smells like banana candy over here does. Tastes like it too. Oh, that's weird. Because for Christmas I got a lot of gummy candies, but this is sort of like, if you've had cotton candy, and I'm sure a lot of people have done this. If you've had cotton candy and you like crush some of it down to like, you know, a more solid ball and you bite into it, that's a bit more like what the texture is. So it's not gummy, but it also kind of feel it, but it's not quite a melt away either. That's kind of what it's trying to be. Okay, the shrimp. I don't even know what flavor that's trying to be. I mean, it's clearly not shrimp. I'd be. It's like I was biting that just out of like morbid curiosity, but it's clearly not shrimp. It's trying to be some sort of fruit flavor, probably strawberry, but I still have a little bit of the last strawberry thing on my tongue here. So let's go for another fruity thing. It seems I'm knocking out all the fruit. Says it has fruit in it, therefore it's healthy. America logic is kicking in. Oh, sorry. I didn't read the package. Okay. Squishies. And they are very squishy, so called drumsticks. Okay, yellow and pink. Oh, that actually has a little bit of kick in there. That's weird. What flavor is that? Rhubarb and custard flavor. This is going to sound weird. It tastes like Red Hots without the hot. Just a little bit of spice. That's what it tastes like to me. Like, yeah, that is. All right, let's try another one. See ya. Yeah, it tastes more like Red Hots if they weren't hot. For those of you that potentially don't know, Red Hots are those little cinnamon spicy candy hearts that you get around Valentine's Day. And yeah, those I like them, but they definitely have some kick. Let's see here. I think I have basically made it so that I only have chocolatey things left. Okay, so this looks like a giant egg that has a bunch of. Well, the diagram shows a giant egg with a bunch of little thingies inside it, and it is. I'm looking at my image over on one monitor, but Dairy milk caramel nibbles. Another delightful gift from Cadbury. Oh, I can feel them rattling around in there. All right, so is this going to be a giant chocolate egg that I'm going to have to crack with my teeth to get at the little nibbles inside? Or, yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay. Well, now maybe I should have like ripped this so that it looked a little bit more like a xenomorph egg opening up. All right. Does this crack nice or kind of looks like it splits down the middle? Nope. Okay. There I go with all the subtlety of a brick to the head. All right. So hollow, like my soul. All right, it has these little wafers in there. I think that's where the caramel's hiding. I'm hoping I'm not chewing too loudly. That's probably going to be gross to anybody that's hearing it. Yep, that's where the caramel's hiding. Oh, love you guys chocolate. It's like it's smooth. It doesn't have like some of the grittiness that we have in some of our stuff over here. Flavors are a little more like toned down, but in a way that I find more appealing because it's like here I eat chocolate. It's just like if it had a voice, it would just be like, "I'm chocolate. I'm telling you that I'm chocolate. Do you believe me when I say that I'm chocolate? Because I'm totally chocolate." This is like, "Hi, I'm." This is more like, "Hi, I'm your friend, chocolate." All right, I'm gonna put that up. Didn't wrap up as nicely as I was hoping, but that's okay. It's one of those mysterious events where you peel the foil off and you'd think that taking that big honking bite out of the top of it would make it easier to fold it back over, but somehow I ended up with less foil. It's fine. Our candy has the same problem over here. Somehow the foil disappears, and I didn't lose any of it. I didn't peel any of it off. It's just like somehow it doesn't close back over the top, even though it's smaller. All right, I've got a couple more sweet things in there, so go for something that is potentially not sweet. Okay, so these are crisps or chips, as we have them over here. Roast beef and horseradish. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, we definitely have some. I've definitely seen some weird chip flavors over here, but that's like. Actually smells beefy. That's interesting. The horseradish doesn't sting the way that the vinegar chips did around Christmas time. So, sorry, people, I didn't hotbox myself this time. Oh God, the horseradish burns though when you bite into it. I am sensitive to hot stuff, but okay, it doesn't stick around for too long. Okay. I mean, I was biting into it. It's just like, okay, that has a bit of zing. And oh my God, it hits. They're definitely thicker than our chips over here. Although these are, it's like this. Yeah, these are Like I can actually feel it. These are definitely more. These are your potato chips are heavier. There's definitely more there. Oh God, boy, that horseradish hits. Like it doesn't hit my nose. I mean, you saw me. I stuck my nose like in the bag. You'd think I would have learned my lesson from the vinegar ones, but the smell doesn't hit you that way. Like it, it takes like a couple of crunches, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, that's toasty. Not in a bad way though. Again, not in a bad way. I like these. I probably wouldn't eat them too often, but I do like those. Let's see here. Okay. So, milk chocolate, tea cakes. I've heard of tea cakes. But I've heard the term tea cakes. But that didn't put. I mean, it's like it didn't even put an image in my head when I heard the term. So I had no idea what to expect, and I still have no idea what to expect. All right, foil wrap. This is one. It says that there's 6 in there, so it says that there's one. I have. It says milk chocolate, but I don't know what else is. I don't necessarily know what other flavors might be involved. All right, so that's foil's pretty. Okay, this is the entire tea cake, and I will probably just chomp a bite out of this and then wrap the rest of it up in foil because I am a slow eater and I am not going to make everybody sit through me. Okay, I was not expecting a whole bunch of marshmallow in there. Is that like marshmallow or is that cream or? Wait. Yep, that's marshmallow. Okay. Yeah, it says it right on the back. See, if you read something, read the whole thing. So, marshmallowy. Quite tasty. I think I'd like these with my coffee, no, let alone tea. Of course, once you bite into them, you kind of like ruin the structural integrity. I'm kind of leery about wrapping this up. Once I bit into it, it just like felt like the whole thing was just going to disintegrate. Oh. Zam, I know you wanted me to keep this to like 20 minutes, but I'm going to have to break that, but at least it's not going to be an hour. Alrighty. Let me do a pencil. Let me do a palette cleanser for this one. And that really is just water. I gotta work tomorrow. I am not gonna be drinking anything stronger than water. Okay. Strawberry flavor pencils. Smooth and fruity. I think if they had actual flavored pencils, I probably would have been far more eager to go to school. And I probably would have had my teachers wondering why I am part beaver because I'd probably be just chewing on the damn things. But yeah, I know that these are gummy candy, but yeah. All right, long, kind of ropey, floppy, sort of, and looks like there's filling in the middle. So tastes a bit like yogurt. That's weird. I'm not going to make you sit through me trying to chomp down that entire thing, although I suppose I could have like rolled it up and put the entire thing in my mouth, but oh that yeah, that okay, so the outside is very very chewy. The inside it tastes a lot like strawberry yogurt does that I just, that I sometimes run down the hill and get when I'm getting groceries. But a bit more tart. Um, I mean, it doesn't, you saw me chew it up. It doesn't like take forever to like chew on, but it's definitely chewy. But it doesn't like grab your teeth like taffy does. Um, but yeah, so as far as a fruity candy is concerned, I actually enjoyed that. Um, I mean, I don't dislike fruity candy, but yeah, most of the time I don't really go for a lot of the gummy stuff because it like I don't like how it feels when it sticks to my teeth, but that doesn't that doesn't make you gnaw on it the way that a lot of gummy stuff does. So another win. I haven't come across something that I heartily dislike yet. So all right, these are crunchy rocks. Uh, yes, I would imagine that rocks would be quite crunchy. Uh-oh. The baggie it doesn't want to open for me. No, my crunchy rocks. They're trapped in there forever. Never mind. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay, so kind of looks like a miniature of like a no-bake cookie. Definitely crunchy. Okay, so is that just like yeah, that's hey, that's interesting. Because you look at it and you kind of think that it's going to be something like granola or something, and it's like definitely not that. I could read the ingredients on the back, but I'm lazy. I can't remember what they were called, but it kind of reminds me of like the honey Cadbury things I ate around Christmas. But it also tastes like but it also has like the texture of like crunch bars or crackle bars with like the puffed rice in there to make it crunchy. So yeah. Um I mean, it crunches, but it also crumbles, so it breaks down really fast. So again, it's not a thing where you're just sitting there just trying to. God, I love it. The chocolate is so much smoother than it is over here. And I got my little baggy clips. I was smart this time. I prepared myself for bags that don't necessarily want to close. Okay. I planned on saving those for last. So I have one bag of chips left, and the final thing that I traditionally eat too much of on Easter and around Easter and before Easter and oftentimes after Easter. All right, this bag of crisps or chips, whatever you want to call them. All right, crinkle cut, Korean inspired barbecue pork flavor. Read it there if the glare is not too intense on my computer here. Okay. Let's here. Oh, these smell barbecuey. Definitely has what I would consider like a barbecue-ish flavor, but it's kind of like has a weird sweetness to it. Not bad, but I actually really don't have a baseline to compare these two. Definitely wasn't as spicy as I thought it would be. It's like it has a little bit of heat there. It doesn't smack me like the horseradish did. Okay, I like those a fair bit. And the lovely thing is, I won't have to get junk food for a few days. Yes, a few days because I'm a little piggy. All right, the final thing. Cadbury cream eggs. I eat too many of these around the Easter holiday. And I promised myself I will not do it again. And I break that promise to myself every year. And I have since made that promise to myself again. And now I'm already breaking it because one bite is too many and a million aren't enough. All right, about the same size as they are over here. Logo looks the same. Packing's about packing's a different color. You guys tend to use more purple and red. We're more. You know what? I wish I still had a wrapper over here. But it's like the primary colors including it, and then they throw some green in there as well. Alrighty. Probably should have drank some water after those cream flavored barbecue chips, but I said that in the wrong order. I just realized Korean barbecue flavored chips. Am I perhaps hoping for cannibalism? No. Nope, 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 nope. All right. Let me think here. Cause again, I like the texture of the chocolate better than our chocolate. The the fondant on the inside. I mean, it's still definitely like really sweet. This is, make no mistake, this is absolutely pure sugar. I make no bones about that. But it it doesn't feel like it clings to me the way that uh, the ones over here do. I would absolutely end up um, make my feel fit. These would probably leave me feeling, if I ate too many of them, it would probably take the same amount of these to leave me feeling lousy as the American version. Um, but I do like these more. So that's a lovely wrap up to this. Um, I have gone on for 37 minutes, which was 17 longer than I was supposed to go. Sorry about that. And my desk is now absolutely covered in junk food. So thank you, Zam, very much for mugging the Easter Bunny for me. And now I'm going to give myself a tummy ache. Good night, everybody. What the hell? It didn't end. Come on. Oh my God. Dude, what is that doing? I want to end the stream. Trying to end the stream. Oh, okay. Weird thing going on here. Okay. Stream will stop immediately and you will no longer live. Oh, finally, this box popped up. Okay, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to stuff myself on my desk full of future belly aching regrets. Have a good night and thank you very much, Zam.